Yo, yo, testing 1, 2, 3. How's it going, guys? Happy Friday. And welcome back to another stream. We're gonna try something different for Metroidvania Fridays. Got this game, Afterimage, that been wanting to try out. And yeah, just gonna jump right into it. Just sit back, relax, and let's chat. We got some things to chat about while I'll navigate this game. So come along the ride while we play this game, and we'll chat. See you guys on the flip side. Alrighty, looks like we're live. Alrighty, what's going on, guys? It's Ruben Prime, back at it with another stream. Welcome to Metroidvania Fridays right here on Twitch and YouTube. For those who are watching on either platform, appreciate that. All of a sudden getting messages. Of course, when I go live, I get messages. People texting and all that. It's all good. Just gotta put my phone like over there somewhere. At myself. On other devices, just so that way everything sounds good. Okay, we're alive. Yeah, what a week. Another week off, you know, on the books. And we got the weekend to look forward to. I gotta look over here. So I moved the camera. I moved the camera a little bit. Normally, yeah, it's like just got ADD. Got ADD here. But yeah, what a week, another week, on the books, and we got the weekend to look forward to. And as we usher in the weekend, and I know it ain't happy hour, that's happy hour is done. But yeah, just come through, sit back and relax. If you're watching this on Twitch, you happen to stumble upon my channel on Twitch, definitely leave a like to follow the channel, and please feel free to do so. Right here on this channel, we play Metroidvanias. We play retro, not like Pong or Duck Hunt or Galaga, anything like that. I mean, never know. In the future, we can like take it back all the way retro. But yeah, we play basically the games that I'm comfortable and familiar with, but also from time to time I dabble into new titles. Like I haven't played Afterimage before. I haven't played Afterimage. I know it's a Metroidvania, that's why hence it's called Metroidvania Friday. And want to see how this game feels. We had fun playing Trinity Fusion. I believe it was 2 weeks ago, and it was fun, but I'm probably gonna play it off stream because I'm just dying a lot. And I mean, I don't mind, but once it gets like to that repetitiveness, like I just rather not. I just rather play that game off stream, enjoy it, and then we'll revisit that game. Because Trinity Fusion's fun. It's a lot of fun. It has so many different elements mashed into one. We got, of course, the Metroidvania aspect, the exploration. You got the RPG elements, since you do level up, yourself and your weapons and all that. And there's that fighting element. There's combos in there, believe it or not. And I do play fighting games. Believe it or not, I do play fighting games. That's something that I'm gonna try to start in the future, playing fighting games. And I got plans for this Twitch channel that I'm streaming, and I got a powerful, rig. And I got a lot of plans, a lot of things I want to get done, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Or, what happens when you get too ahead of yourself? You trip, and you don't want to trip on yourself. So, of course, we're on YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube now. If you prefer YT over Twitch, I do appreciate that. Like, come through, chat, and I could see. I got the multi-chat here, and definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel at Ruben Prime TV, where I'm trying to get subs up, and I got plans for the YouTube channel as well. And yeah, just again, we play Metroidvanias, we play I do play Nintendo titles, of course, Metroid Prime games, the 3D Metroid games, the 2D Metroid games. Like I said, I do want to dabble into some newer titles. I do want to dabble into fighting games, the stuff that I play. And I want to have a co-op stream. Of course, when Mario Kart World comes out, when the Switch 2 comes out, like that's definitely gonna be on the stream for June. The month of June is gonna be insane with Mario Kart World, with the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out. And as this serene track is playing, the title screen here is so relaxing, so serene. But yeah, we got a lot of plans, but just want to get the consistency of streaming again. And I do enjoy streaming, just talking. Like love conversating while I'm chatting with you guys. So yeah, we'll get into it. Just 1 second. Apologies. There goes my dog barking. Never fails. Yeah, so we'll just keep it normal.
The residence of God, where peace has returned. The war that was promised, lost to the ages. The children of God, returning to their origins. Indeed, she is gone. Those left behind are withering, day by day, from this deafening silence. The sun and stars have yet to return to their proper paths. The rain no longer graces its children. Souls once flowing in the stream are now lost beyond. forfeited their gifts, bestowed by God, and may be awakened no more.
Only her whispers can coax the souls to return to the world.
May our paths cross soon once again.
It was quite the effort to lay them to rest, but his soul certainly should have returned to the stream.
Let's go, but look over everything once more before we head back. Back then, we were only admitted into Rubywood Village because of Chief Carmel's kindness.
Yeah, and we have been returning that favor by running all sorts of errands such as this one right now. I'm only doing it for the sake of arrows. And it was all because of the raising. Engarden has been a mess ever since, filled with more wanderers than in wartime.
The raising. Madam said that I lost most of my memories after it happened.
No double jump yet. Okay.
These annoyances are all throughout these woods. Hey, Ree, do you remember how to use that sword?
Ah. Just try not to get hit. Want to do a little exploring. Oops. Wait, now I can't make that jump? That's pretty interesting. Alright. This game is telling me just to...
Wanderers! We must have missed a few corpses after all. Be careful, I'll help too.
Okay, let's see. Equipment. Sword. Oh, outfit. Points, of course. Let's see. Talent. Okay. Just RPG elements. Let's see. We got just one of those. Another potion, gonna need a lot of those. Alright, quick slot, yeah. Yeah, I got a quick slot. It's you're gonna be taking a lot of health, a lot of damage.
Thy remnants shall be kept as prism bones. May our paths soon cross again.
Job is done here. Now Ifri will return to the village and take a well-deserved nap. That sound. It's coming from that way. Try this!
It fears not Ifri's flame.
I like the design of
This aura.
it so far.
It's familiar. Ah,
Like
it's
the
the aura belonging to Goliath's
Color
scion.
palettes, the art
Garden
style.
raised. How is it possible? This is...
Oh boy. Oh no. Dead, of course. Of course. Of course.
Madam, I want to be sure of who I was.
Renee, you were always the special one, granted with the gift of the gods, a gift without equal.
What gift?
A gift that would allow you both to survive this broken world. You would have loved the way we live now.
Only memories are perennial.
This is the confluence of stream at the village? We were definitely dead then. Why were we not sent to the Sea of Souls?
And we didn't return from the well. Is this the gift that Eros mentioned?
I think we're supposed to die.
My power allows me to return from the
Yeah, I
confluence.
think.
Wow!
'Cause I was like, wait a
What
minute.
marvelous gift it is then! Why don't we give it another try, Ree?
It should be impossible for such dangerous monsters to appear near the village. We must make haste and inform Madam at once.
The aura is curious, and this stranger has created a glamour that conceals her body. She seems no threat, though.
Another ode. And the toughest yet. The memory shard is resonating. A resonant? seems that you cannot count yourself among them yet.
Them? Of whom do you speak?
Faded, has it? Then you would do well to stay away from those who dress like you.
It's perplexing. I felt a familiar feeling in her. A voice sounds in my head, but it isn't clear to me.
That's impossible! She can use the soul crystallization spell? And Garden raised! What was she babbling on about? We don't have time for this! We need to hurry back!
Ouch. Ooh, what's this? Okay, we're leveling up. Oops. It's not a potion. Yeah, so far I'm liking the game. So far, so good. Let's see. Rusting potion. Reset, rest point, English is hard, ladies and gentlemen. Rest potion acquired. Rest potions are used for fast traveling to, well, took too long to read that. We can, let's see. Turn to the soul immediately to the stream. In the past it was sometimes used by people suffering from damaged bodies to return to the stream prematurely, so that to be rebuilt brand new. If drunk by someone who passed through the stream, it may show unexpected effects. Okay. Pull up the map. Oh man, all those corpses. But yeah, yeah, today was Yeah, today was pretty chill. My off day. Went to the dentist. I practically live at the dentist. That's like my home away from home. Nice. Okay, now we got some progress. Yeah, I went to the dentist. Had to get my permanent crowns.
How could this have come to pass?
For 2 teeth, one on top, one on the bottom.
So those
And,
fiery monsters were
working
truly
on
targeting our
getting
village?
more work done on my teeth.
Madam,
So hopefully,
can you locate Madam?
gotta hear back from the insurance.
Era's aura was not near here.
Let's enter the village proper. Madam must have set the protections.
Okay, the echo left by Chief Karma always reminds me of those ambitious and passionate days. Although he's no longer with us, there will be a way to remember him and what he did for the village, at least until this echo of him completely dissipated. Okay. Boss.
A near miss. If the wolf hadn't been wounded so seriously, that would have been dangerous.
The spell was quite powerful. It seems that Madam has fought these monsters before.
Looks like our master mage, Eros, has taught it a lesson for Ifri. Quite excellent, if I do say so.
This spell. Madam would never use it without good reason. The village. Everyone. Please keep yourselves safe.
Oh, we don't have, okay. Trying to access my map. Guess we can go back. Trying to access my map, let me see. Equipment, talent, Afterimage. Okay, so that's our one of our abilities. Okay. Okay. Guess we'll just go back down. Ouch. They're getting their revenge. Ouch. Yeah, they're getting their revenge. As I say, yeah, just getting that done. Going to the dentist. Because I've been going just off and on. And I'm trying to get veneers. So that's that was next on the docket, you know, for me. And you know, they're not cheap, but you do have to another potion. Yeah, I gotta access my map. Settings, options, controls. Let's see. Okay. It's down a little bit. So it's not too loud. Alright, so he's gotta figure out how to access my map. Is unable to do it. But yeah, like it's expensive, like getting that type of cosmetic work done is expensive, but I definitely think that to not do that, just to kind of be like, oh, you know, just not take care of your image, not in a vain way, but you know, we're being honest here when you're talking about, you know, your hair or your skin or your teeth, you know, your body, you got to take care of that. And yeah, you know, sweet, you know, I'm a sweet guy, so you know, I'm paying for it, figuratively and literally. But I know when I have, you know, kids, I'm gonna tell them, listen, take care of your teeth. Take care of your teeth. Because, yeah. You don't want to pay a bunch of money like your daddy did. And also, I ain't paying. You know, and yeah, I don't have any kids, but you know, hypothetical, if I were to have kids, you know, I would tell them like, yo, make sure you take care of your teeth. But at least looks like we gotta. So we need an enemy. So we need an enemy that is pretty thick. Alright, come on. Come on. Ah, it's not gonna. I think we need no other way. Let's see. Okay, we gotta find something. But yeah, you gotta take care of yourself. You know, not only your ouch. Not only your Alright. Yeah, you gotta take care of your body. You gotta take care of yourself. It's super important. So, yep. It's gonna cost a bit, but I think in the end it's worth it, you know? And if you can get a good deal, definitely. And there's also stuff like, you know, just going to the gym, you know, like lifestyle changes are, you know, like just changing your lifestyle, you know, not being sedentary, not consuming a lot of junk food, you know, things like that. I've already got this one. Ouch. Where's my dog barking? Oops. Right there. Juicy meat. Ooh, okay. And just like a hidden nothing. Too crazy, but yeah, you got to take care of yourself. Lifestyle changes.
They've already passed through here?
Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, lifestyle changes, super important.
What are you doing to her? Cease.
Do not disturb me.
Leave Madam alone!
If you know nothing of it, then refrain from interfering with everything you see.
Ree, if we do nothing, arrows may end up like those wanderers.
Yes, I know what must be done.
That should be the last one. Renee, you know too. That girl never killed arrows. She just captured her soul. I think she should still be safe for now.
Nevertheless, we must make haste if we wish to catch up with her.
As you say. She's headed east with arrows, and I remember that there's a town on the way.
Then we head for that town first. Someone mayhap seen her. But she would be left unidentifiable wrapped in her
This
cloak.
camera's like,
I failed to see how she looked.
it's like bothering me. Yeah. It's
Hold
like
on.
bothering me.
I think... Yes. Under the cloak was a glamour. I saw a strange triangular emblem on it.
A triangular emblem. That must be a clue. Let's set off then.
Nice. Yeah, but having like I was saying, gotta take care of yourself, and there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with trying to, take care of yourself, look good, feel good. Looking good is half to feeling good. And I see a lot of people, again, Twitter. It's always like a vocal, minority of always trying to clown. And it's one thing, you clown, just busting people's balls, But it's always funny. People criticize. They will criticize others for trying to, self-improve. Ooh, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that game called Limbo. Love it. Okay. Man, enemies are a little tough. Alright, my dog is barking. Again, I'm a mute until she calms down. I think she... Nope. Okay, we got a whip. Okay. Try to... Ooh, nice. Little aerial move. Okay. You can rock with that. But yeah, I always see people trying to clown others about wanting to, take care of themselves, self-improve. And it normally comes from a place of, comes from that place where people are like oh, like it's like that crabs in a barrel mentality, you know. It's that just crabs in a barrel crabs in a bucket mentality. Like, people, there's always that small segment of people that hate it when others are trying to do better. And me, when beautiful.
Never thought I'd see such a
Yeah, I love the
massive
color
creature
palettes in
around
this
here.
game, by the way. That's like one thing I'm really digging. There's, you know, a lot of games, you know, Metroid and all that, they're very dark and, you know, a lot of dark color palettes, but this we can rock with.
I can't smell the Goliath the Pyrozora, even though it's engulfed in flames.
But yeah, it always comes from that insecure. Nice. I wish we can look at our map. That's fine. Here we go. Yeah, I'm liking that aerial move with the whip. Okay.
There are far more wanderers in the wilds than around the village.
Let's deal with them too, so others don't get hurt.
Nice. Yeah, but it always comes from telling me to crouch. Okay. But yeah, it always comes from that place of insecurity when people are trying to do good, trying to improve their lives, and it's basically prism powder. Yeah, it always comes from a place of insecurity, or it comes from a place of that mentality, just hating when people are trying to, you know, escape that barrel. You know, the crabs see one crab trying to get out of the bucket, and then the other crabs will just drag them down. That's where, you know, that analogy. That's the analogy. And, you know, it's disgusting. Like, I know friends, family that are doing incredible things, and I'm happy for them. And I know when, you know, it's my time, that you know, and my time, you know, everyone's time is coming. But I know when, you know, my time, you know, comes, and, you know, my hard work and grinding and just, you know, doing the thing, I know that my friends and family, they're gonna be happy. They're gonna, you know, give me the, you know, congratulations and kudos and all that. But in the meantime, you know, my friends and family are doing well, and I'm like, yeah, like, hell yeah, keep doing that. You know, keep at it. Keep grinding. And I know when it's my turn, they're gonna have that same energy. They're gonna be supportive. We gotta support each other. Like, that's all it's about. And this is a lot of jealousy. It's like, rather than pull that energy, is there anything? We'll do more exploring here before we head back up. Yeah, I got a talent point. Should get a double jump. But yeah, but I know when my time comes, that's you know, support, kudos will be there, because it's all it's about, just being supportive of one another. Because it's really easy just to hate, you know, just like it's really easy just to destroy. It's really easy to nice. It's really easy to destroy. It's really easy to hate. Damn. Enemies are getting tougher and tougher. Got another talent point. Yeah. Like I was saying, it's easy to destroy. It's really easy to hate. Like all the negative aspects of this world is really easy to do. It's really easy to hate, destroy. You know, to have disdain, disgust. But it's really hard to, you know, it's really hard to be kind, because it's better, it's been taught that it's better to just be petty. It's really easy, you know, like it's not that it's easy, but it's the right thing. Yeah, this whip is paying dividends. Yeah, that multi-hitting attack with the whip is real easy to get, ouch, really easy to get hits in. Yo, Coop, what's up, man? How we feeling tonight? I relax was on my bed all day. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I had off today myself. Went to the dentist. Got some crowns put in on the top here, on the back, and I had to get up because it was just that time. Yeah. I feel you, yeah. Like, I had off today and got up early, got a few things done, went to the dentist, came back, and I went to sleep after dealing with some insurance stuff, which not a fan. Oh, we can't go in there yet. Hate dealing with just insurance claims, but did that. Then I just took a nap. Yeah, the insurance, man, like for 2 years, it was just a battle to get these 2 crowns put in, and I had to wait basically a month. Because when I went in initially, they needed it's all you need a root canal and you gotta pay out of pocket. And then when I finally got approved, it was like, oh, you don't need it. You don't need the root canal. And gotta be careful with that range. Careful with that range. Yeah, so for 2 years, I was just dealing with the insurance, and I was trying to get things done. Yeah, and bro, I did one procedure back in 2023, and it was just to put a filling in. And it basically came out, and that's when they told me, oh, you need a root canal. And I think I either ate something, or I ate something, or I had brushed my teeth wrong. And forget about it. I was feeling so much pain, so much nerve pain for a day and a half straight. And at that same time, I was, trying to land a job, and same time dealing with that, I was trying to land a job, and it was like convenient. It was close by, and I couldn't start work. Like I couldn't start the work. They had hired me like immediately, like when I had the interview. I don't know if you remember when we had the wildfires, and the Canadian wildfires, and like all of New York, and like the Northeast was just covered in smoke and dust, and it was just so surreal, because after I got done with the interview, and my mother, she dropped me off. She dropped me off at the interview. After that, we went to IHOP, and we got some breakfast, and we got back home. That's when it got really dark. Like the sky got really dark and orange, and it just felt like it was like in the apocalypse. So that's why I remember that whole sequence, going to the dentist, routine, and then forget about it. That was like the most pain I've felt in a long time. And I've been in a car accident. I had like some wild shit. But nerve pain is a different type of pain, man. But I'm glad that at least I got this stuff done. Now it's just wisdom tooth gotta get pulled. I'm probably gonna need like another crown, and then the veneers, so the front, I need to get that. That's what I want to do, but that's not medically necessary. But we finesse. We gotta finesse. Definitely gotta finesse the system, because hey, everyone does it. So we gotta finesse that. But yeah, and then I'm just trying to like get my body right, because I'm 35. Like I ain't getting any younger. I gotta take care of myself. And I'm not like super ultra unhealthy, but I definitely want to take better care of myself, and just look decent. Nothing wrong with wanting to feel good. It's half of feeling good. Excuse me, the halfway of feeling good is looking good. So if you look good, you feel good. That's definitely my next definitely like what I'm gonna be doing for like next like year or so, just getting that work done. But insurance, man, it sucks.
Essential.
Dealing with the
In the
insurance
name
sucks
of the
ass,
light,
bro.
I am here to guide you.
Who are you? And what do you mean by essential?
Yo, Ninja King, what's up? What's going on? And by the way, we're streaming on YouTube as well. So exclamation mark YouTube, and the link for the YouTube. I think I remember, like, I seen someone cosplay this. I'm admiring this. She definitely took a page from Janumba's playbook. Whew. How you guys doing? How you doing, Ninja Keaton? I'm liking this. I'm liking her style, even though I'm getting my ass beat. Getting my ass beat, but I'm digging this. But yeah, exclamation mark YouTube. Oof, okay. Get him next time. Now, got familiar with the pattern. All right. Just gotta be patient. Yeah, but yeah, dealing with insurance sucks. Still training for that secret boss arcade run in City of the Wolves. Oh, and I finally got that game. I spent 3 months doing service for. Good news, the next Legend of Heroes game. The good news is the next Legends of Heroes game won't be released until end of the year, so I got time to get that ready. Okay, that sounds cool. I gotta go unemployed to play Legend of Heroes. Damn, it's one of those games, huh? I mean, 2023 when I was dealing with I got the job that I was working at the beginning of April. I had to leave because, long story short, the startup company was losing money, and the company was already talking about a sell. There was like rumors about it, but it never like materialized. And we were told like, oh, it's gonna be like a merger, but we'll be on, like nothing will happen. It's just we'll be under another company. But the sell went down, and around that time, there was like this bank. There was some issue with one of the big banks that holds money for a lot of tech startups, and yeah, that like panicked everyone in venture capitalists, and it was like, nope, we gotta fast track the sell, and they basically sold the company to our competitor, and yeah, like it was like, oh, take a pay cut and you have a job, but the job sucks ass, and if you like even do one infraction, you're fired, type of thing. I was like, no, give me my money, so that way when it comes time to what the hell, that was a pure dickheaded move. Yep. Yeah, I was basically given that choice, like, oh, take this job with a pay cut, less benefits, and you get fired easily, and you start over day one. So if you wanted to get like unemployment, you couldn't because you took on that job. You're basically day one, and then that 6-month minimum, because you know you gotta be employed for 6 months to qualify for unemployment. So that would have reset if I would have taken that job offer. I was like, hell no, I am leaving
That's why
and getting my money, but it went to taxes because I had to pay taxes that year for 2020, 2023. So I was like, yep, all this money immediately went to Uncle Sam. Okay, what's this? Secret art. What's this? Consume talent points to activate the skill. Is it Afterimage? Is it Afterimage? Okay. Yeah, like 2023 sucked so much ass, but you know, I'm glad I went through it because I would have like unfortunate as it sounds, like you gotta deal with shit like that. You know, builds character, it prepares you for, you know, more for the world. Like, just to, like, I'll never get why people are scared of adversity, you know, like, it's like due to that BS, like, I learned a lot. Like, that job, and it was a fun job, like, easiest money.
Travelers from afar to resting town.
Excuse me, have you ever seen a girl pass through here whose cloak bears a triangular emblem?
No, can't say I have. Might want to ask around, though.
Yeah, like, that job was so much fun. Like, coworkers were dope. And, ooh, nice. Okay, so we got an ability now. Okay, the exotic flower blooming at contain the power of stream. It helps those who travel to stream, locate positions. Okay, so kind of like a transport. Okay. And these are like our save points. Okay. But yeah, I'm glad I've met a lot of cool people. Gave me so much experience working at a tech startup company. And the pay was like, I was like, really? But it was during the pandemic times, like the before times that like, the pandemic sucked for so many reasons, but I can say like that time was like, it was good during that time, you know, believe it or not, for better or worse. But yeah, for those who are coming in, just happen to stumble upon the stream again. This is Ruben Prime, and we are playing Afterimage, Metroidvania Fridays. We play a Metroidvania title, and this is a new game I haven't played, so we're learning. But the game looks fresh. I like it. Survival instincts can be counterintuitive at times. Path of least resistance is what we instinctively and rationally choose, but such notions often prove short-sighted. Yeah, and we talked about that before, like ad nauseum. Like, we as human beings, we try to do the least possible. Like you said, the path of least resistance. And, you know, it's understandable because, you know, it's that survival instinct. And I get why people do the things that they do. Why, you know, in corporate America, why people they just want to brown nose and cozy up to people to basically grab some of that aura, rather than, okay, let me just grind. And you do need to network. You do need people, you know, at your side. You do need that. So it's not a bad thing. Like, in certain aspects, the survival instinct is good, you know, most definitely. But I do believe in working hard, but also working smart. I do believe in having, you know, just being able, like, you got to be slick and sly, but I'm not about stepping all over people, you know.
As long as you can find me the ingredients,
you know, at least stepping on good people. I don't believe in stepping on people, like, you know, that are just trying to get by and all that. I mean, if you're a dick, that's a different story. But even then, it's like, you know, like, I just don't like to stoop down. Even though there's that pettiness inside, there is that aspect that I've been told, oh, like, Capricorns are such petty people. I'm like, really? Like, nah, it's debatable. I feel like everyone is petty. Like, everyone has that petty gene in them. They have that, like, that trigger to get them to be petty. But people choose.
Beginner's Guide to Magic, resting candles, ritual flowers. I have all you want. What do you need?
Yeah.
Hello. Have you seen a girl pass by with a triangular emblem on her cloak?
A triangular emblem? Nay. Why don't you go ask Master Mage Ripe? He's at the resting path ahead.
Okay.
Mushroom. Hello, stranger.
Yeah.
Beginner's Guide to Magic.
Excuse me, do you know where this path
Asked
leads?
all these questions. People bringing up astrology is a red flag. I heard Capricorn. After I heard Capricorn is over. Yeah, like, I cannot stand when people bring up, oh, it's my astrology sign is the reason why I'm like the way I am. Or, you know, oh, like, oh, you're a Virgo, or you're a Cancer. Oh, like, you know, I don't know. And it's like, everyone is different. Like, yeah, I there is semblance, there's like bits of kernels of truth when it comes to the astrology signs, but, you know, that's a whole nother bag of worms. Because that's not entirely true with the astrology. Like basis of how ancient cultures use astrology, you know, they map out the stars, you know, in terms of, like, to farm crops and things like that, and, you know, cycles, things like that. That's true, but that, again, is a whole nother can of worms. But in terms of how people nowadays use astrology, it's just very lame. It's corny. You know, it's annoying. It's like, oh, don't blame me. I'm a Gemini. I'm this and that. And it's like, you use any and every excuse to justify you being an asshole or you being a bitch. It's like, maybe it's not your astrology sign. Maybe you just are that petty, or you're just that of an asshole, you know? So that's why I'm just like, when I hear people on their like bios, you know, on their bios or on their or on their dating apps, on the dating app profiles, it's like, oh, like no such and such signs. Like, it ain't those signs that are a red flag. It's like maybe you like choosing the shitty men. Like you like a certain type. You know. It's so adorable. So damn durable. Use rollout. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. Like when I hear that, it's just like a lot of this new age stuff has been like, it's taken things and just flipped it on its head. Not a fan. It's like, and I was mentioning this yesterday. Just be good. Don't try to act like you're a good person. Be a good person. You know. And so many people are like, oh well, like I need to date this sign, or I want to be with this person because they're good people. Like, just anyone is capable of being good. It's just that they worry about looking good instead of just doing good. Just worry about just being a good person. Stop worrying about looking good. It's like, oh my god, I'm more worried about looking good and not offending people than actually just being a good individual, you know? It's lame. It's very lame. Just be a good person. Just be good. I believe in just being a good person, and good will come to you. You know, and of course that doesn't mean you be a pushover. Let's not get that twisted. You can be kind, you can be respectful, but not be a pushover. That's called, like, having a backbone, standing up for yourself. Nice, we got some potions. Nothing wrong with standing up for yourself. Nothing wrong with, having, like, integrity. Nothing wrong with that. Oh Way too much health I lost. Nothing wrong with being, you know, kind. Just don't be a pushover. Stand up for yourself. And it's funny when you know, because I'm, you know, I've been like quiet, you know, I'm the quiet guy. You know, I'm nice, treat people kindly, but they always took that as being like weak, like, oh, you're quiet, so that means you can, like, I can get, you know, step on. I'm like, let's believe I'm quiet. That doesn't mean that I ain't got no backbone. And people conflate the two. But nonetheless, ouch. Yeah, and by the way, I'm a Capricorn. Ooh, a bronze scythe. And technically, it wasn't like born in January, but you know, I popped out earlier than expected. So that's why I'm like, you know, just wasn't like. Let's see this bronze scythe. Stronger. Ooh, pardon me. Stronger. I guess we'll just. Yeah, we'll swap out the sword. Yeah, swap that out. So I'm basically using the whip. Okay, we're going back down. We can, like, guess not. Alright, we can go. Take me back up. But yeah, on a brighter note, yesterday I was playing Metroid Prime 2 on the Wii, and like surprisingly, it, see the like it well it works, but it's like, you know, but it works. That was a whole trip and a half with the Wii, like not the Wii itself, but I needed a like HDMI adapter to the component, you know, the red, white, and yellow cables that you plug into the back of the you know, television. So I brought one back in 2020. But I wasn't able to find it, and I was so exhausted. Wednesday, I was like, oh man, like I'm exhausted. But I was looking forward to stream, and forget about it. I was just looking all over. I was turning up my room, looking for this damn part that I knew I had, because I remember what I brought like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and forget about it. It was like after I tore up everything, I was like, okay, let me see if it's in here. And then lo and behold, it was in my, like, in this box from Walmart, like this little box. And I'm just like, wow, like, no kidding. And I tested out, at least since I didn't stream Wednesday, I tested everything to make sure it was working, and it worked fine. Does it work fluently on the Wii? Yeah. The Prime collection, I used to have the Prime collection, but I had sold it on eBay, because I have all 3 separate games. I have Metroid Prime 2. But yeah, it works. Like this works. Is my original copy. I have the original Metroid Prime. That works. That's my original. These are my original copies from 2002, 2004, respectively. And then I have Metroid Prime 3, which we're gonna be playing all. We're gonna be playing 2, and once we beat Metroid Prime 2, we're gonna play 3. Because I wanted to use the emulator, but the problem with the emulator is that it just with the controls, like I use a PS5 pad, like when I'm playing PC or playing emulator, and for this is fine. For this is fine, except when certain buttons, that works fine. But when you're trying to play like GameCube games or just any games like that, I use the Pro controller when it comes to emulation. Yeah, like I have it right here, but it's just tricky. It could be the Bluetooth. It could be the Bluetooth. It could just be so many things. I gotta get like a better Bluetooth adapter, but it's wired. I'm wired, so that's why I'm able to play. Because my motherboard doesn't have Bluetooth. It has Wi-Fi, but doesn't have Bluetooth. Which, for some reason, those motherboards cost way more. But yeah, I cannot stand the PS5 controller. Yo, Super Freak, what's going on? How we doing? Oh, and since you're here, Super Freak, I'm using that plugin that you recommended me, that YouTube video that you sent me. It works like a charm. Like I'm multi-streaming on OBS. I got everything on OBS. I got the multi-chat. You can see it on stream. Just testing the YouTube side. Yep, and it's working. It's working. Yep, and it's everything is in tip-top shape. Like, and I'm trying to get my YouTube numbers up there. I definitely got some plans for the YouTube channel. But we'll still be streaming on Twitch, but I definitely want to stream more. Yeah, Nutty always has some cool plugins on his channel. Yeah, like he's definitely goated. He's definitely goated. I'm glad for the recommendation. and it's all in one like that. There was this plugin that I got, and it just had the multi-stream feature. It doesn't have all the added controls for OBS. So it's definitely good. It's definitely like a godsend. All in one. I don't gotta. Yeah, I was using the Ninja Chat for chat and OBS plugin for multi-stream. Yeah, because I was gonna go down that route, but this, yeah. Yeah, it is. Like, as long as I'm able to multi-stream and to edit the the stream title and all that, which I can still do. I can just pop up a tab and do it. It's no problem. It's no problem at all. Oh no. But yeah. But yeah, yesterday we were playing Metroid Prime 2 on the Wii. And that was a whole trip. Like I was mentioning earlier, I was okay, oh, now it wants to fire. It's not. Alright. Alright. Made it. But yeah, that was a whole trip and a half. Originally wanted to stream Metroid Prime 2 on Wednesday, but A, being exhausted from work, and B, I was just going through my room looking for a specific part and forget about it. Like I found it though. I was able to stream yesterday, but I was just like, damn, man. Oops. I was like, damn, man. Like I can't find it. Like I know I got it. Like I didn't throw it away. I didn't sell it. Cause I got in 2020 and 2021. I got like a bunch of stuff to stream because I wanted to stream, off the Wii and the PS2, which, I mean, the PSX emulator works well. So if I want to stream PS2 games, it's not like we can use that emulator. Like it's just charming, something charming about using, old school consoles. I cannot believe the Wii. I think the Wii is considered old school or retro, or it's going to. The PS2, the GameCube, like those are entered like retro status now. So I'm just like, damn, man, we're old. We're so old. But it's good that, like, the Wii was a good investment. Yeah. And it's like, bro, like, I just stand in awe how time just flew by, man. Yeah, it's considered retro, and that means emulation is something that can be used. Yeah. And the thing is, I wanted to do emulation, for the Wii. I have Dolphin, but I was like, nah, it's just, I got the hardware. I got a few games for the Wii. There's PS4 is almost going to be retro. That's why I'm just like, damn, man. And like in 15 years time, the PS5 is going to be retro. It's like, Jesus Christ. like, I'm just I don't know, in denial, I guess. I don't know, just how fast time is moving. It's like, nah, I can't be that long. Sounds like a polar bear in Texas. I mean, listen, we can rust. I'm just like, wow.
Ah, it's you! Have you brought me the ingredients I asked for?
Let's see. So what we got here, but that's crazy. PS4, like it's soon gonna be like, there was this video, I don't know if you guys know this YouTuber, Tronics Fix, something like that, and he gets consoles and repairs them, and he got this PS4 20 year anniversary, the Sony 20 year anniversary edition PlayStation 4, and there was only like a couple of thousand of them made, and he paid like over $1,000 for it. I'm like, damn, like, holy shit. I don't need that.
Ah, it's you! Have you brought me the ingredients I...
Okay, let's... We need potions. That is insane to think about, paying that much for a console that probably won't be used. Yeah, it's... I think more so because it wasn't like the HDMI wasn't working, so that's why he's able to get it. Still $1,000 for a broken console is insane. Like, imagine if it was working. It more definitely would have cost more if the console was working. I'm just still I was like, wow. But his channel is pretty good. Tronics Fix is the YouTube channel name. He I mean, I haven't used my Switch in a long time, in a long while. I just recently started using it again because I hooked it up for my kid to start her gaming journey. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, like the channel, like I'm sold to a lot of channels, so that just came on my sub box. So, but yeah, it's a pretty good channel. I'll say getting a whole bunch of PS5, like a whole bunch of consoles, see if we can fix them and flip them, and yeah, that's pretty dope that he does that. And there's this other tech, like, YouTuber, Salem Techsperts. Like, he's funny. He does he's a computer technician. Is a good side hustle if you like fixing shit. Yeah, that you gotta have, like, I mean, I fixed a few things, like Mac. I found my mother's old MacBook Pro, like the MacBook Pro that has, like, you're able to, upgrade it. You're able to upgrade it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and, like, resurrect that, because I want to use it for, like, an IT thing. I gotta get around to that. People sell broken consoles for $50 to $100. Yeah, I've seen, like, consoles, phones, sold on eBay for around that amount, and phones too, like I was curious about the Samsung Z Flip, and they were selling broken ones for like $100 and change, like $100 and up. So if you can easily fix it with minimal cost, you can flip that shit. Yeah, like you can definitely build, like you can definitely like build like a nice like hustle, a good old side hustle. If you can, you know, repair stuff and flip it, and especially if you can get something that isn't too badly damaged and it won't cost you much, you're able to get a return on that. Like I see people do that all the time. With phones, like phone repair, like laptops and phones. Oof, like that side of computer repair, you know, the technicians, like repair technicians, are just oof. I heard horror stories, and that YouTuber what's his name, motorcycle passed through my block. Yeah, this YouTuber, Salem Techsperts. Yeah, he has a computer like repair shop. He closed it down, and what he ended up doing was he got a bunch of ThinkPads, these business like enterprise like laptops, and just got them, you know, if they, you know, from like a tech recycling center. Like, you know, a bunch of businesses, like they'll buy a whole bunch of laptops in bulk, and they need like business like grade computers. And what they do is like once like the company gets sold or they just get new equipment, they just recycle all those laptops. So what this YouTuber, Salem Techsperts, he goes to the recycling center and just buys them in bulk. He just buys all those laptops, and you know, he refurbishes them. He'll like replace the thermal paste, thermal pads. He'll install Windows, like fresh Windows 11 install, and he'll sell them. He'll flip them on his store, on his online store, and they're like a good like ThinkPad goes for like $400, and depending on what model. So the fact that like he says, yo, I'm done just doing like repairs like in store, like just walk-in repairs, because like I can imagine how annoying like that side of things are. It's just, you get the customers, you get the fact that the parts cost, especially for older models of laptops, they're just hard to come by. They're really, really hard to come by. Okay, we can't be here. We're gonna go back up. Let's go back up. Like that's like, it's funny, but then it's like, damn, but you just gotta evolve like that. That's how, you know, you gotta evolve your business, your side hustle. Is that, like, I could imagine. And when I was younger, I was like, yeah, I want to get into you know, computer repair. And now I'm like, no, get that away from me. Like I'll have that, you know, have that skill. Of course, I'll have that skill. to repair and troubleshoot. Let's see. Yeah, I need to get into a side hustle that can make some extra cash. Yeah, man. I have skills to do so and need to monetize it. Yeah, bro. I actually, funny enough, my mother, she works at a school, and she overheard a teacher that was having like computer problems, and she, she was like, oh, like my son knows like how to like build and repair computers, and then she told me, oh, like I have a computer from this teacher at my school, and she wants you to like install, like set it up. It was a pre-built gaming PC, and it was like just one of those pre-builts, but she just needed to like set up Windows, activate it and all that. And I was like, okay, cool. And I remember I was sick. I had like, I think I don't know if it was the flu, but I was sick. And I remember I was like, all right, let me open this up to see. And normally I don't do that. I don't like do any projects when I'm like under the weather or when I'm like really, really sick. But I was like, I'll see. Bro, I moved the box just a little bit, and I heard like something like moving, like something loose, and I was like, oh god, because I don't want to be the one blamed. I was like,
add a little water.
I was like,
Well, hello, stranger. Beginner's Guide to Magic.
Are you making a mind warp potion for
Hold on.
self-defense?
How did you know? Are you a mage as well?
My master is a powerful mage.
How nice. I want to go and search for Master too, but I need some potions for defense. I'm close to completing them. I see you know better than me. Can you help me find these things? They are common in Rainbow Plains. Of course, I will pay you for your efforts.
Okay, I'll see if I can bring them to you.
okay, now we got another quest. Okay. Let's see. She needs mushroom spores, medium rare mushroom. Okay. Mushrooms. I was gonna say, yeah, so I was like, let me see if I can repair this thing and set it up. So I open up the box, and the fan, the PC fan, was literally like attached. It was an Intel build too. So the way that you set it up, like the way you mount it, is different from like AMD mounting bracket for the fan. I was like, oh boy. And I was like, screw it, I'll do it. Because it wouldn't boot, and one of the more likely that fan, when it was in the boxes, mind you, my mother told me that the lady didn't mount. Yeah, they didn't mount her right, and the CPU fan, it was banging against the RAM stick. So that RAM stick that was against not against, but right next to the fan, it damaged it. So when I went to boot it up, it was giving me errors, and I was getting the light on the motherboard saying it was a RAM issue. I took out that RAM and just used single channel, and it worked. I was able to boot it up and set up Windows. But I was like, well, you gotta tell the lady that that RAM doesn't work. Like it's dead. Like you got to get a whole new kit. Because just 8 gigabytes of RAM for a gaming PC, like no way. Like that ain't gonna fly. And I told her, like, in terms of like payment, I was like, well, I said give me 100, because not only did I remount that CPU cooler onto the CPU, and that thermal paste was crusty. So I have like a bunch of thermal paste, and I reapplied it. I mount the fan, CPU fan onto the CPU, and make sure like it stayed, and also troubleshoot the RAM issue, set up Windows, and just test it and everything. And I was like, $100. And she was like, no, like it's too much. But she felt bad, and I got $60. I was like, okay, like not 100, but it's better than 0, But just things like that, like you're telling the the customer, like, yo, like this is what's going on, and this how much it's gonna cost. Like I wasn't gonna charge her like 300 like that. That's like some scumbag shit. But I was like, just 100, because I was sick while doing this repair. I was not feeling well, but I wanted to get it done. And she still has to get. I don't know what she did. That's not my problem now. That was months ago. But I told you, like, you need new RAM. You need a whole kit of RAM. So you gotta get that specific kit of RAM. Because you can't just run off of single channel memory. Can't do that. You're not going to be able to, you can, but it's not going to be able to run right. And forget about it. And it's reasons why, like, I would like to like have that like as a side hustle. But you just got people that just they just want something for nothing. They want something for nothing. They want you to do all the stuff to troubleshoot. They want you to basically just do the job and not get paid for it. It's like, yep, exactly. That's when it's people, yep. If it's, and I didn't know this person. It's my mother knew her, but I didn't meet her like in person, but like she was definitely thinking, let's see, that's what people, I'm about to hit up Fiverr, bro. yeah, bro. Like that's like the wave now. That's the wave. To just side hustles, Let's see, people pay like $5 to $10 just to make them a PC build. I'm about to do that. I love that shit. I love shit like that. Yeah, when I was trying to like get a friend of mine, like me and him, we do like podcasts together, and I was telling him, bro, like you should really get like a gaming PC. It doesn't have to be like crazy, like expensive. Just for what you want to do, like streaming, maybe light streaming, and just doing content. Recording podcasts, doing some light gaming, light streaming, but just more like a productivity rig. And I was still trying to get him to do it. Like I might do that too. I might just like be like, bro, here's a list, a comprehensive build, be affordable, because I know times are tough, but it's like it's definitely money there. It's just money. There's money to be made in everything, because people don't want to bother doing shit. Like they just want to. It's like you go to a restaurant and you don't want to think about what to order, you know, like you just go in there and you just expect, okay, get the usual, you know, just get the usual. I don't want to think about what I want. Like, it's like that. Like, people don't want to think or have to move a muscle. They just want something drawn out, something fleshed out, planned out. So just like with, you know, with tech and building PCs, like it's complicated for the average person. Really complicated for the average person because it's complicated. They don't want to think like, oh, like what's a GPU, CPU? It's like, no, like I gotcha. So that's definitely a good idea. But I'm still trying to get my friend to you know, I'm trying to get him to get a PC. Like, I was even offering him my old PC. Like, my old PC is still good. The thing is, I just need a case. I want to get a new case. Just move the motherboard and everything to a new case, and a power supply. Get a better power supply. But the thing is, it's AM4, so it's Windows 10 only, and Windows 10 is not going to be supported come October. So that's like the main thing. That's why I'm like, it's like, but still, it works though. Like my old rig still works fine. It's just it's you know, it's an AM4 build. So it's the AM4 motherboard with AM4 CPU. So that's like the main thing. But he can definitely get. I still think he can get like a decent rig for like $600-700. That people don't want to think about that shit. Yeah. They just want to be told what to buy. Yep. Like that's why when people go and shop, you know, at Apple or just like any like tech store, they just want to be told what to buy. It's like, oh, I want a phone. Okay, like tell me what I should buy. Like, you know, with us, like we know our tech, like we know what to buy. But the average person, they don't understand that the only thing they understand, it's the color of the phone, maybe the cameras and the screen. They don't understand all like the specs and all that. They don't get that. And most of the time they're not gonna care or notice how fast or how slow something is, unless it's ancient. If they're like an iPhone 6 or an iPhone 8, then they'll be like, okay, like this is slow. But they just want to be told, like, hey, like buy this or buy that, like get this phone because it's more zippier, you know, it looks cool. But you know, people don't want to be told. They do not want to be told. No, excuse me. They want to be told what to buy. They don't want to be told, hey, like you figure it out. Like they don't want that responsibility. Like I like give me a job at Apple. Like I'll do a good job, because you got to be able to speak to the layman, you know, to the average person, and break things down. You know, like you can't just you can't just be like, and these people that go to the Apple store, man, those jobs don't pay enough. True. I mean, to be fair, with Apple though, I know someone that works at an Apple store. You know, at Apple, someone that that I know, at my current job, they told me that like his ex works at an Apple store, and also his like former boss works at Apple store as a manager, and he was telling me about all these perks that they have, like once you get in, part-time and full-time. And basically they take care of you in there. You have opportunity for growth. You get discounts on products. You get like stuff like paid for you. You get like lunches. You be able to go to events. You get like good health care. They take care of you. They take care of you. Even the repair, the Genius Bar people, they get paid really good too. They get paid really well. So I could imagine. I could definitely imagine. I could easily sell someone on buying a new phone over the old one. Oh yeah. Like it's all about like that. That's how they get a lot of these normies. Is how they get them. Like telling them, oh, like this phone will change your life. Like I worked at Aloe. I was in support, the back of house, and one of the managers, like he was like I was overhearing him and the sales associates, in the back, and he was saying like, yeah, you gotta finesse these people. Like these dudes, these people are just loaded, and I lie and stretch the truth all the time, he said. And I'm like, I mean, of course, when you're a salesman, and you're dependent on that sell, you kind of have to do that. I don't agree with it, but you gotta make that sell. So I understand. You gotta be like, oh, this shoe is gonna change your life. You gotta get this shoe because it will make your workouts better, and most of the time it won't. It won't, but you leave the store feeling like that, and then that's all it's about, just that feeling. And I heard a lot when I was working at Aloe, when I was working at retail. It was just that, like, you just hear that shit all the time. Like, yeah, like this will change your life. Change your life. Like, oh my god, it's the best thing. And then like I be hearing a lot of sales associates laughing. Like, yeah, like because with Aloe, I don't know if you know about Aloe, but it's yoga, workout clothes, yoga, things like that. But they have like shoes, they have they got sneakers, they got running shoes, they got like of course stuff for women. But with the shoes, like they were trying to like get those shoe sales, so they will like tell, like, especially these foreigners, they will come in, they will fly in to New York from like wherever, and they'll be like, oh, like oh, I want to get the shoe, even though you can get a pair of Air Force Ones for cheaper, because they're like $120, $130. You can get a pair of Air Forces for that price, but these shoes that Aloe has, they're $185, and I'm just like, like I got them for free, because I used to work there, but I will not pay full price or even at a discount for those shoes. Maybe the running shoes look good, they look and feel comfortable, but the regular shoes, no. Like, no way, I wouldn't pay for them. I would not pay for them. But yeah, it's just all about being. That's just the thing. When being a salesman, you gotta have to like embellish and stretch the truth. You know, that's what it is. You know. Gotta stretch the truth, but I'm just I can't. I just feel like you're scamming people. I don't like that. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Unfortunately, I need to bring up my map. Yes, how long we've been streaming? Damn, time just flies on by. Did I go up here before? Yes, I did. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, we were here earlier. Alright, man, I'm gonna watch some Netflix with the lady. Have a good night. Yeah, man, appreciate you coming through. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, man, and I hope you and Mrs. Freak are doing well. But enjoy your weekend, man. I might stream tomorrow, but you know, when I go live, like, notifications will be up. So, but thanks for stopping by, man. Actually, I'm in the mood to play something else, but I'm not sure what to play. Kind of like, yeah, we're gonna go and save. Like I'm just like meandering around, you know. See how long I've been streaming. 2:35. Like I was playing Street Fighter 6 earlier, and like I had a few good matches. Funny enough, but I had of course someone lagging. And I was like, yeah, it's the reason why I don't play fighters online. It's just, it's like you're so either either your internet sucks so bad that you've gotten used to, you adjusted to the lag, that you just play even under the worst conditions, because I've seen people do that since Street Fighter 4. But the netcode has gotten better over time, you know, overall. So there's that. But also it could just be that people are still worried about losing, you know, imaginary points in a game. They're just so worried. It's like, oh man, I don't want to lose my rank, so I'm just gonna like lag, like make my opponent laggy, so I can keep my points. Like it's just really, it's annoying. It's really annoying. It's like, why go through all that trouble? Like, if you're good, you don't need a lag. But it just shows that, you know, people are still concerned about arbitrary points, you know, just imaginary points. Like, you know, you got banned, like, you ain't gonna get that. Like, those points are gonzo. Those points are gone, never to be heard from again. But, you know, it just is what it is with people. Okay, let me see. Haven't been here before. Oh no, I have just going around circles. We're gonna let me see. Have we been here before? Yes, we have. Alright. I don't want to end stream. I'm in the mood to play something else. Kind of considering. Man, I did buy because it was on sale, a Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. I brought that on sale. Shout outs to Wario64 with the deals, posting those deals, and I was able to get Sparking Zero for like $46 at the standard. I got the standard because I didn't buy the game on release, but I was like, let me just buy it, add it to the library. You could probably, I'm gonna try and play that next week, know, probably play that on Wednesday. 'Cause I do want to play some fighters on stream. You know, at least like once a week, just to break them. You know, just to break the I don't want to say monotony, but just break the pattern. And it's May, and Doom Eternal, not Doom Eternal, Doom Dark Ages is coming out, so I definitely want to get primed up for that. Want to try playing Doom Eternal and play that on stream before Doom Dark Ages comes out. And then for June's gonna be busy because we got the Switch 2, so we're gonna be playing Mario Kart. And hopefully, if we do get some Metroid Prime 4 news or Metroid Prime Remastered, 2 and 3 Remastered, which we're playing 2 right now. Like, we're currently playing Metroid Prime 2. But if we were to get both games remastered, that, you know, we're gonna buy it and we're gonna play it. So it's gonna be a busy, like, next couple of months for sure, which is good because that's always a good thing to have, always a good problem to have. But yeah, actually, that's ugly. I don't want to end stream. I really don't want to end stream right now. Let me see. Really don't want to end stream right now, but let's see. We'll be right back.
Before Nintendo came out with Super Metroid, we wanted to make sure it was the most intense Metroid battle ever. So we thought we'd see how Killer here would fare against it. Ready, boys? That's 24 megs worth of weapons, worlds, and weirdos old Killer's up against. Nintendo's biggest game ever. He's a big boy. He can handle it. Well, let's see how he did. Ship it! Super Metroid, only on the Super NES.
The cold silence of space only punctuates the feeling of death that emanates from this virtually lifeless planet. Only one thing is alive and well here. Evil. And it must be destroyed, decimated, exterminated. But first, it must be found. Rated T for teen.
Exterminating evil gives you strength. But are you strong enough to face your greatest fear? Metroid Fusion, only on Game Boy Advance. Rated E for everyone.
In a blur of raw talent and courage, a life's mission begins. You can experience it as Samus in Metroid Zero Mission. Her first adventure as an intergalactic bounty hunter. Rated E for everyone.
separate worlds. One shadow, one light. Where the difference between life and death is a few inches of metal. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated T for teen.
Before Nintendo came out with Super Metroid, we wanted to make sure it was the most intense Metroid battle ever. So we thought we'd see how Killer here would fare against it. Ready, boys? That's 24 megs worth of weapons, worlds, and weirdos old Killer's up against. Nintendo's biggest game ever. He's a big boy. He can handle it. Well, let's see how he did. Ship it! Super Metroid, only on the Super NES.
The cold silence of space only punctuates the feeling of death that emanates from this virtually lifeless planet. Only one thing is alive and well here. Evil. And it must be destroyed, decimated, exterminated.
Yeah, we are going to end stream. Oh wow, I haven't looked at that background in a minute. It's so serene. Yeah guys, we're gonna end stream. It's not late, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and stream tomorrow. I could definitely whip up something for tomorrow. But if not, I'll definitely see you guys back on Tuesday, Lord willing. And we got a bunch of stuff planned. We got Metroid Prime 2. We got, stay tuned. I'm trying to do like a multiplayer, like a multiplayer stream where like we can playing a fighter. We could be playing a like Mario Kart or something. I really want to get some Mario Kart on the stream. You got all the all the guys and girls to play. Just like as a warm up or prelude for Mario Kart World, just to get into the world of the kanjis. But yeah, that's something gotta plan, with Super Freak and everyone else. But yeah, we're gonna end here. If hopefully we can get a stream tomorrow, but if not, Tuesday. Remember to follow the stream, follow me on Twitch. You guys are watching on Twitch, appreciate it. Shout outs to Coop, Super Freak, and Ninja Keaton. I appreciate you guys stopping by, just chatting, shooting the shit with me tonight on a Friday night. And yeah, we'll definitely be back. Of course, my YouTube, trying to get subscribers on there, so definitely follow me on YouTube by subscribing, and on your way out, liking the video. Got some big plans for both Twitch and YouTube, and we're walking, not running with this. Like, we definitely want to take my time, have fun with this. But yeah, I appreciate it. Guys, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Friday night. Drink responsibly. And we will see you guys next time. Peace, guys. Peace.
Didn't I tell you to watch your fucking language? What are you doing? Where are you going? Get your hands off me, you goon! Don't fuck with me!